Asazor.
Hello.
Smoot.
Smoot here.
Serena.
Yo!
Byron.
Here.
Myrna.
Yes, darling.
Let's see. Quill's a zombie bird, and Grogu's here.
Kazu?
Has anyone seen the baby?
Katsu is here.
Okay.
I have the baby.
Oh yeah, so we would have seen the baby come through and not them,
Right.
and there would have been a little bit of a space, and then they would have come through. Anyway, Ron needs to do a proper recap because I'm starting at the end like a dumbass.
Last time on 5 Adventures and a Baby, you confronted Strahd,
No,
traded the Sun Sword to him for entrance to the portal. Tried a little surprise thing at the end, managed to give him a nephew, and appeared in the middle of a throne room where a very tall 15-foot lady, one half had white skin, one half had black skin, was scolding a djinn and an Ifrit who were in chains and kneeling before her. And you appeared in the middle of all this. And I know you were sent away, but...
Oh, after that...
my details are getting fuzzy at this point.
So she asked me if I wanted to return to my home or if I wanted to stay with the party. So we went off to like sleep and get, caught up and stuff. We had our come to Jesus moment that Officer is going to stay with the party, even though it means that they will all be cursed. They don't know what that means, but they all basically decided to take on the curse of the betrayer in exchange to keep Officer and the baby as part of the party. We named ourselves and we went to sleep.
Right, okay.
Look, mate, it takes a village to raise a child, okay? We're not going to leave you like that.
So, it is now morning time. You have awoken.
Oh my god, so many notes! I'll start putting my notes at the beginning.
And one of the guards has said that you are summoned to the throne room at lunch. In the meantime, you can peruse the palace, but you will be under guard while you do so. So do you want to explore the palace a little bit, or go right to the throne room?
I mean...
I don't really have any desire to explore, but you guys can if you want. I'll probably just hang out in the room until it's time.
I mean, meta-wise, out of character-wise, I don't know what to do here other than go talk to her. Myrna would naturally be looking for someone to fuck, though. So, that's always gonna be her, default.
Is there any inkling that there's commerce occurring in this place?
Yeah.
Or is it just fairly business?
No, this as you walk around the halls of the palace, this very much seems like an administrative city hall kind of place.
Okay.
Okay. Then
You do notice that there's all kinds of creatures here. Angelic beings walk the halls right along demons, but no one seems to be fighting.
So are we like in a banquet kind of room, like a separate banquet room, eating our breakfast and then we go into a throne room, or like is it like the big great hall, or like
It's a hall that's as big as that throne room,
right?
and a feast is laid out.
So like the great
there are-
hall in Hogwarts kind of situation.
Exactly.
Okay. So we're just sitting there eating. I would pull out my lute and just kind of be playing as we're eating breakfast and just talking and, you know, watching her. I guess I'm done.
She's not in the hall eating.
Oh, okay. So she's not. Oh,
But-
I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought she was at like in the throne, like sitting in the throne chair kind of thing.
Yeah, the feast hall doesn't have the throne chair thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like your standard banquet hall then, like in Game of Thrones or whatever. It's just your Okay, fine. All right.
And you're playing your lute. A Solar pulls out a harp and starts playing along with you.
A what?
He looks like a 12-foot tall angel.
Oh, hot.
There's like 3 different type of angels, just like there's a lot of different types of demons.
Oh, okay. That's all new to me. I've never explored this part of D&D. Cool.
So it's a very good dinner. I mean, breakfast. You're not quite sure that
Is
the bacon
there
was
rum?
actually pig. There is no rum,
Shit.
but they do serve ambrosia.
What the fuck is that? Isn't that a salad?
Ambrosia is a very I'd say expensive, but it's called the nectar of the gods.
Hold on. I thought ambrosia was like some weird salad that my aunt used to bring to Christmas dinners. What the fuck? I'm genuinely confused.
That's a corrupted version of what real ambrosia actually is.
What? All right, y'all continue. I'm just gonna drink whatever the fuck this is over here while I learn. Keep going.
While I'm having breakfast, I would, now that we're taking some time to, think about the price of a gallon of milk, get clean, and be in our right minds since we're no longer in that weird place. I want to inspect my baby. I've seen him growing, but now that I take a real good look at him, how big is he? How old does he appear? What do I notice?
You notice he's grown about 3 inches since you've had him. He's
Last
put
time
on a
he was
little
as-
bit of weight.
He was as big as a 3-month-old. How big is he now?
Yeah. Now he's
If he's walking,
Well,
Let the man speak.
sorry.
how big is a 1.5-year kind of toddler?
I don't know how to.
Having no real world experience with children.
Well, good news. This is my job. So an 18-month-old is probably you can't see what I'm doing. Probably as high as your desk, maybe.
Oh, he's not that high.
Okay.
Maybe the equivalent to a 9-month.
All right. Fair.
But you have seen him walk.
Right.
Okay.
So
And as you're checking him out, you notice he already has 2 sausage links in his pram that he's chewing on.
So he's eating solid. Oh my gosh. Okay,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna.
no! You ditched the pram.
I did ditch the pram.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He's
Oh.
just sitting kind of at the table as well as he can, and he's got a sausage link in each hand.
Does he have teeth?
As you're looking in his mouth, he's got teeth coming through his gums, yes.
Okay.
They're like nubbins, but there's
Sure.
about 18 of them.
All right. I'm going to try this again. We've tried this before. I'm gonna take out my clay ziggurat, and I don't remember if this worked. I think it worked. I'm gonna cast tongues.
Okay.
On him.
Mm.
Oh, the problem with this is if he can't speak, that's right. I had to do something else. I forgot. I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna look at him as he's eating his sausages, and I'm going to say, "Well, what do you have to say for yourself?"
He takes a look at each of the sausage links, and he looks at you, and then he points to a goblet of ambrosia.
Absolutely not. Till I start getting some answers on if you're a good fey creature or a bad fey creature, there will be absolutely, and I like push it halfway across the table, none of that. It numbs the mind. That is no good for you.
Make a perception roll for me.
A 7.
Oh, you don't notice anything.
Okay. Is he attempting to speak at me? Is he just what is he making any attempt to communicate?
He's not attempting to speak to you,
Okay.
but you think he was communicating with his hand, pointing and stuff. I mean, he understood you. You know that.
It says whenever the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target, okay, understands what it says. So if he tries to talk to me, I should be able to understand him. But he's not saying anything.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But after you give him the speech about the alcohol, he does point again, and you understand him to say thirsty.
Well, you are more than welcome to have water, or I'm sure I can find you some milk.
While I'm playing my lute, Mage Hand, I cast Mage Hand to whisk some water over to him.
Okay, he takes a big bite out of the sausage link. You can make a perception check for me too, Myrna.
No, I just heard. I'm not really paying attention to the baby.
Okay.
I just heard Ossasaur.
He eats the rest of his sausage link, then grabs the goblet of water and takes a sip. He
Yes,
seems content.
I know that
But he-
the jig is
still-
up.
Yeah, he's still eyeing the goblet.
I'm going to take it and down it out of spite, so that it's no longer a temptation.
When you grab the goblet, you notice that it appears a little closer to Katsu than it was when you originally started talking about the goblet.
Okay. I would probably pay that no mind, but I'm gonna drink the contents.
He watches you drink and he just looks sad. Starts to pout a little bit.
Fine. I would let you have some, but you need to start giving me answers. I know you understand me, and you have tried to speak. Please, say something.
Kitty.
What did he say?
Okay,
Kitty?
at this,
Oh, okay.
I perk up. What did he just say?
We'll go on. Say it again.
Kitty. Where's Kitty?
You know that cat's not coming back, right?
Kitty always comes back.
No, sweetheart. That kitty is back there. In the land that we were in, through that hole, through the portal. The kitty's not coming over here.
Ah.
I'm sorry, love.
He starts crying a little bit.
She'll play a soothing song.
God's sakes, can't we find him a new cat?
Probably
You
good.
really? No. He does not need another cat.
Look at him! He's
I see him, and I no longer am seeing through this baby charade. You heard what she called him? A fake creature of some sort. He is not as he appears.
Does not mean he's not a child.
Haven't decided.
Well, there must have been a reason why the child was placed in stasis. And this concerns me a little bit.
Mm.
Perhaps we should not have taken the child.
Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to click that.
Well, it is a little late for that.
Yeah.
And I did promise him at some point I would help reunite him with his parents. And I'll lean as close to Serena as I can, but I don't think that's going to happen either.
She's gonna nod, like, yeah.
But one thing at a time, and I give him a glare.
Huh?
I just give him a glare because I know he's playing coy, and I look at the group. So we should probably go and give her, my answer and our plan going forward. Right?
If you're
Yeah.
ready, I'm ready.
What is our plan going forward?
Okay. To be quite honest, I think we need to know fully where we are. I kind of have a sense, but I think we need to fully know where we are, where we're going, how we're going to get there, and a hell of a lot more than what we know right now. And I have a feeling she has all the information that we need. So before she does send us away, I personally would like to know why the bloody hell we're here in the first place. Does she know who Kronyanchi is?
Didn't she answer that?
I thought she answered
Did
that.
she?
Yes.
Fuck. What
Yeah,
did she
do it.
say?
Do you want the bag? I can take notebook.
He is an agent of Timoris.
No, we know that, but she didn't say that. I wanted to know, if she... I want to know if, she fully knows him. Did she explain to us,
She didn't talk a lot about it.
Yeah, I want to corroborate... What I'm trying to do is corroborate stories. Because I don't know that she's fully trustworthy. I don't know that he's fully trustworthy. Am I making any sense at all?
Yeah. Well, ask the questions and we'll figure out what to do after that. What say the rest of you? Smoot, did you fall asleep in your breakfast again?
He's got milk and cereal all over his beard.
No, I'm having problems with push to talk.
Oh.
No, it's like I've been talking here and thought you guys been hearing me.
No.
Oh
Absolutely
shit!
not.
Nope.
No.
Nothing. Not a thing.
No, I was like, she had said that she was going to take us to where we first met Krenny and she.
Oh, she did say that. Did God? I remember having the conversation with her. I do. I swear to God, I do. I guess I don't remember the details of it, but I remember everything afterwards. What the fuck?
It's okay. It's been 2 weeks. It's fine.
All right. I'm
Byron,
vague
what
on
about
those details.
you?
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's okay. Byron, what about you?
Seems like a good plan to me.
Okay.
Best way we're gonna get any direction seems to go to her.
I
Agreed.
question: is there any way that we could maybe have the ambrosia filled into our casts at all? At all? I mean, you know.
Dorita's just gonna look at her like, are you serious? You know that look? Like,
I mean, while we're here, you know, I mean,
is that
Byron's
all
already
you
like
think
standing
about?
up. Byron's
Uh,
already standing up, like untying the casks from his back.
one of the serving people come up and says, I'm afraid I can only fill one cask to go.
oh, that's fine. We will combine these two because they're both about halfway anyway, and then you can just put that in the other one, and I would greatly appreciate it. I can pay you with song or other things.
She's
No,
gonna look at her again like, oh my god.
I will get you a new cask. That one's contaminated with some foul liquid.
You
The
are.
ambrosia must remain pure.
I am most gracious to you. And she's just gonna put on like the just. Oh yes, thank you very much.
So she goes off, and about 4 minutes later comes back with the cask.
Okay. So we now
Hands it to
have
you, or hands it to Byron.
one rum cask that we've had. I would like to keep the original rum cask, which is Dara. She's been with us since the beginning. So can we swap out Ethan for the ambrosia? Because Dara has a special place in my heart.
Whatever you want to do.
All right. So Ethan has about 25 goblets, flask, whatever. Drinks. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh no, my pleasure is to serve.
My pleasure as well. She's just gonna walk away.
Okay.
We should probably head in now.
So
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You leave the feast hall, and as soon as you leave the feast hall, you have a couple of guard escorts, and you get taken to the throne room. At the far end of the throne room, the Lady of Pain is sitting there, watching you advance. When you get to where normal people, stand or kneel in front of her,
Normies.
she says, "Yeah. So, have you made a decision, Asasar?"
I don't know your title. Your Lady Excellency Grace? Yes, I have.
And what is your decision?
I have chosen that it is in my best interest to stay with my newly found compatriots, and they have taken me as one of their own. I will also be keeping my baby, and he will come with us as well. We are fully ready and prepared for wherever you would send us to help alleviate this problem between the planes.
Very well, but when you say your baby, I know he's not a blood relation.
Well, no. Funny story, actually. Where we came from before Barovia, he was actually, how could you say, captive? He was being held in stasis, where he could not move, he was not breathing, he was just there. And so I rescued him as almost an artifact from a museum. And I have taken him under my wing.
Well, do you know what it is?
You were very not clear. So we know he is a fake creature. We do not have much more information than that.
And Katsu is just, he's cocked his head and he's looking at her. And she looks at him and she says, he is a whittle.
What is a whittle?
With
Whittle are creatures of mischief and psionic power.
Oh.
Can I roll a check to know? Would I know just in my travels, or like would any of us know what the hell that was?
I just asked her. She just told us.
Like not like fully.
You can make
Like
a
familiarly.
She's
you can make a history or an arcana check.
Clearly, we didn't
your
recognize
choice.
it by sight, but
Right.
she's wondering if she recognizes it by like.
Its description. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. What'd you say? History or what? Arcana?
Or arcana, yeah.
I'm jack of all trades, so I don't know which one. Go with history. Nothing. I don't know shit. It's an 8. It's fine. Just kidding. I didn't ask anything.
You're not sure what a whittle is, other than possibly ancient history.
Okay. So they're definitely not something. Actually, I have a question. How common is it to find Fae in this realm? I'm actually kind of confused when we are, where we are, how we are. Honestly.
You are in the city of Sigil. It is the center of the multiverse.
I'm sorry, what?
Sigil sits
What?
at the center of the multiverse. All the
Oh,
different planes converge here, and I am in control of the city.
okay. You know what? That explains a lot of questions that I had. Thank you.
But while it's not common to find Fae on your prime material plane, which is the plane that you come from,
Yes.
there are Fae creatures all around the city and all around their own planes. But I haven't seen a whittle in 20 generations.
No. Excuse me. Do you believe that he is You're telling me he is 20 generations old?
Depends how long he was in stasis. But from your prime material reckoning, he's no more than 3 years, not generation.
How quickly do they age? Or what's their lifespan, life cycle?
Well, whittles are generally immortal.
Immortal?
How do they come
Yeah, they will
about?
age to a certain spot, and then they will age no more.
Oh, do they get do they get to choose what age? 'Cause that would
When
be
they feel
really nice.
when they feel like not aging, they will not age anymore.
That's
Are we in danger by
yeah.
having a whittle with us?
There was probably a reason he was in stasis.
That's what I feared.
They have a tendency to get into mischief.
Well, just like little petty childhood mischief, or are we talking? What are we talking about here?
Have you ever heard the phrase "curiosity kills the cat"?
I
Mhm.
It has its origins coming from whittles.
Tarina's just gonna look at Officer and be like,
Yeah, but he likes cats. He'd never kill a cat.
Smooth. That's smooth.
That's not what she meant.
That is not what she was. Oh. So. I have so many questions going in so many different directions right now. Can we pause on this and backtrack just slightly to Officer? His plane of existence and our plane of existence I think what will it in any way cause a paradox or harm to him in any way to come with us? Like, is he on the same time? Like, I'm not sure how that works in our universe, really. So what are the rules about that?
The rules are that in order for you to be killed, you have to be killed on your own plane.
Oh. Okay.
So if he were to go with you, he could not be killed, per se, on the prime material. His spirit would be catapulted back to his home plane.
Ooh.
Such was a problem with the planes being shut off.
Oh.
Lots of souls were stuck at the borders of their home planes, not able to get home.
Oh, and that's why. Oh. I think that's what Quill's patron was trying to convey. Right? Something similar.
I believe so.
I have undertaken the task of remedying the mischief that was caused by these planeswalkers.
And might I ask, what is your name again, my lady?
You may call me the Lady of Pain.
That's right, the Lady of Pain. We knew that. I do apologize. We were coming off a very chaotic intense situation last night. Thank you for reminding us of your name. And your job is to discipline those who mess with the multiverse.
Correct.
So, are you saying, milady, that the danger is past? That we are no longer
I don't think so.
hated? Do you?
The danger that caused the portals to be sealed off has not passed, although
see.
the portals themselves have been opened again.
And what of Khaing, the one that sent us on this journey in the first place? Do you know of
Yes.
him?
Runyan Chi was merely a tool you met after you had been placed into this
So they are
situation.
okay.
Do you know
Confirmed.
who's responsible for this situation? Why we got wrapped up in all of this?
Yeah, and she gives you the name of Quill's patron.
Oh.
What?
And of course, Marduk.
So we were literally. So you're saying because. Hold on. Are you saying? Hold on.
What shall I hold on to?
Are you saying, the
She
lady?
chuckles to herself.
I mean, you can hold on to me if you like. Are you telling me that because we happen to be on a ship with Quill at the time, that's why all of this happened? Is that why the ship turned over? Is that why we found Khaing? Is that it's all his patron?
Correct.
So you mean to tell me that had he
Quill
never
knew the whole time? Did Quill know this the whole time?
did he know the entire time and never tell us?
That I do not know. I do not know what his patron told him. And now he's a zombie in Barovia.
And he can stay there for all I care. I'm sorry, milady. I should not have had that outburst. And she
Not
You
affect
have
me
to-
one
you-
way or another.
You have to understand, ma'am, that we spent a long time trusting.
yes, blindly
And-
trusting.
Well, at one time we didn't, remember?
I've had my suspicions about him the whole time. I knew he was not trustworthy.
Well,
I should not have. I know better.
it's all right. What's past is past. But what do we need to do now? What is it that?
I need to restore things
So,
to the state they were before all this happened.
so do we need
So
to
I'm-
continue on this quest?
I merely need to portal you back to your ship.
Oh,
Oh.
so will it be going back to the past as if this never happened?
I'm.
Past, future, what is time?
Well, time is very important to us.
It- As far as
Time
The
does
m-
not exist here.
As far as the moment in which our pathway was disrupted, it was a very, at least for us, officer, we've spoken, I think, a bit about it, but we were exiled. It was for us, the timing was very crucial in our timeline, our personal timelines. I realize it's of no importance to you, but it is where we're from.
Right, and you'll be returned to that timeline.
That exact moment.
As close as I can manage, yes.
So we're
Well-
still going to be exiled from our homeland.
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay, but one moment. So if you're putting us back to where we came from, will Quill just not restart the process all over again, or will Quill not be there now?
Quill is not here for me to portal there.
So how does how does he fit into it? How do we explain his...
Think of it this way. The spot in the timeline that was inhabited by Quill will be inhabited by Ossazar.
Oh, let's see.
Yes, but he's not on the same time. He's not on the same pathway as... I just...
That is
Oh.
what she is saying is
But that means
are-
that's altered our pathways as well. But I mean, I guess it's
It's
infinite.
already been altered.
right.
It's already been changed. It's of no
It
consequence.
really doesn't matter, I guess. It really doesn't matter.
You have no future knowledge of what is to happen. Therefore, there is no problem putting you back into the timeline.
No, but
But will the future not be different now? Because things have been changed.
Maybe it will, and maybe it won't. But you won't know.
Hmm.
will we remember any of this?
You will remember all of it. As you are now is how you will appear.
Oh, so okay. So also, okay. I was afraid we would forget our friend.
No, think of it this way, Myrna. It's as if we're going on a journey to another plane like we were before, how we remembered everything from those times. Only in this instance, we're being sent back to the start, the beginning, but with all the knowledge that we had before we went there.
Yes,
And experience and equipment.
and it's and no one will be the wiser. Will they have known?
Well, who have known?
Those that were on the boat with us. They have. I'm not understanding the logistics of this.
I think you're thinking a little too hard on this one, Myrna. Sometimes things are best just
Left unsaid.
exactly. Some things just cannot be answered.
This ambrosia is affecting me, my lady. It is quite good.
Yes, I would take it easy on that. It is quite potent.
As she takes a sip of more.
Serena's gonna look at everyone else, like, if you have anything else, you guys, now's your chance. Looking at Smoot and Officer and Byron.
Will we need anything special to carry on? Or is the whole process done when we go back?
What do you mean by carry on? You mean like living?
Is our part in this whole process done, or is there more that we need to do?
Yeah, aye, are we continuing the quest, or we're just going back to our lives as if nothing happened?
I'm certain that there will be future adventures for this problem. But for now, you are going back, as if nothing happened.
Wow.
Well, I
It
don't know what I'm
kind
gonna
of
go back to, but okay.
I'm sure
Right.
that his patron will not be happy losing his servant. You should keep your eyes out.
Oh, shit. Thank you for that good advice, my lady. Even though it wasn't our fault.
I mean,
I-
we didn't kill him.
We didn't want to kill him. We didn't know that's what he was gonna do.
I do believe that each of you have things that you wanted to accomplish back home.
Eh.
A lot has changed.
Does this mean the baby's going to be in danger too?
I think we're in danger of the baby, Smoot.
I would
What?
say that the least one of you in danger is Katsu.
Sorry, I'm taking all of this in. Did I hear you correctly that I cannot die because I am on another plane?
Right! Let's go back to that! That's another thing I wanted to talk about.
You come from a different section of the prime material plane. You're going to the prime material plane. So yes, you would die.
Okay, so you...
If, however, you were to die here,
Got it. So
Okay.
technically, I'm going home, just not geographically and timologically to the same place as I was before.
correct.
Understood.
So that's actually quite good to know that you will absolutely die and die. So let's not let that happen, shall we?
Well, remember, I
Well,
serve
if it
God of
happens.
death.
Well, you know, I just meant in the way of, you know, let's not sacrifice you just because we can get you back kind of situation.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I understand.
Because that's,
we are on
you
we
know,
are on same page.
yes, perfect. I guess it's time to go, unless.
Well, Byron, how are you feeling about all this? Do you have any questions?
Well, when we get sent back, is that guy gonna know that you sent us back?
Which one?
Now that Quill won't
Quill's-
be there.
Quill's patron?
Yeah.
I would imagine that if he doesn't know, he will soon know.
Okay.
That's a fair question. And on that same note, what about Marquette?
Marduk?
Marduk, that's right.
If Marduk wants to know, he will know. But I think
Right.
at this point that you're a little too...
We're not a blip on his radar.
Yeah, I was gonna say insignificant.
Right, because
But
blips
I
and
didn't-
radar
didn't-
doesn't exist in this world.
I didn't want to insult you, but
No, I would rather be of little significance to him, to be quite honest.
now if you grow more powerful, he, depending on what he's doing
Right.
and what your final destiny is.
Well, I think unless anybody else has any more questions,
Yeah.
I guess we should be on our way.
I don't have any more questions.
All I'll say is thank you, milady, for your patience and your kindness.
Good luck to each of you in your futures.
Thank you.
She starts waving her hand, making a circle. A ring of fire appears before you. It's about 10 foot in diameter, standing up, and you look inside the ring, and it's the deck of a ship.
Serena takes a deep ass breath and steps through.
Serena steps through, and the rest of you see her standing on the deck of a ship.
Can I see them looking through, or is it?
Yes, yeah, it's a two-way portal.
Okay. So she's just kind of look at them and wait for them to come through.
That's what
Well-
goes through next.
Before I step through, I'm going to take all of my jewelry off. Take my hood, put my hood up, cover my loot, cover everything. Take out my makeup and try to dull my skin as best as I can before walking through and go through.
That's going to take a little while.
Yeah, so I will be doing that while everybody else goes through.
Is everyone else going through?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to secure the barrels extra tight before I step through.
I'm gonna look at the Lady of Pain and say, any way I could get some help?
Help?
Help? You know, for the disguise.
Your problem.
Aye.
Well, very well. She waves her other hand. You seem to be in pretty good disguise.
She'll wink at her. Aye. Thank you, lass. And walk through.
And as you're walking through, you hear her say, "And for my help, don't forget Katsu's cat."
What the?
What?
I'm sorry?
And the portal closes. You all find yourselves on the deck of a ship. It seems to be in the middle of the ocean, going at a pretty good speed, pretty good wind. You see a number of crew, helping to sail. There are oars that can be put to into the oarlocks and rowed if need be, but with the wind, you don't need it. And you see this human come up to you. He appears to be finely clothed. He has a saber at his side, a weird three-pointed hat on his head, and says, "Where did you all come from? I haven't seen you before."
On our little time. Alright.
They must have sent more exiles. Nevertheless, please make yourselves comfortable. We're about 2 or 3 hours, depending on the wind, from Freebooter's Isle, where you'll be dropped off. Please
Freebooter's Isle?
do.
Okay, I like it.
You remember our bard from ever appearing in Calastia again.
Calastia.
Uh-huh.
I thought we came from Quillisoth.
That's a section of Calastia. You will find out that Calastia is an empire.
Okay.
Quilloth is just one of the sections of the empire. You've been exiled from the whole place.
Okay. Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, CALASTIA.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
So, have you guys done this part before?
So remind me again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to write everything up. Okay, we're back on the ship. We're outside Freebooter's Isle. So we're out on the ocean, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where did we crash? We crashed before we got to Freebooter's Isle, right? We
You
shipwrecked.
did.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna lean over to Osisar and I'm gonna say, we never made it to Freebooter's Isle the first time around.
Oh.
Aye.
I'm gonna sort of peek my head down where we were stored or placed last time and see if I'm there.
No, none of you see yourselves, but you do see some exiles down in the hold.
Do we recognize any of them?
Yeah,
They-
good question.
They do look like the people you were on board with before this whole thing started.
Do we recognize any of our... Oh, never mind. I didn't have any friends. Oh. I gotta remember. I was like, wait, hold up. My backstory. That's right. I didn't have friends on the ship. So, never mind. Did y'all have any friends that you would recognize, though?
Serena wouldn't. Serena kept to herself.
But we definitely recognize people we were with. Okay. All right.
In this 2 to 3 hours, you will learn some things about Freebooter's Isle.
Okay.
Generally, it's considered a pirate isle, and it is left alone as long as the pirates don't harass Calastia's shipping. It is ruled by 7 pirate captains as follows. Scar,
Hmm.
who's considered to be the most powerful of the pirate captains. He is an orc. Then the second pirate captain just goes by the name Pegleg. And he is a dwarf. The third is, tell me if I'm going too fast,
We're good.
Admiral Kresic.
That name sounds familiar.
He is human.
Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yes, there was a Kresic.
Yeah. It would
I
have
saw-
been the same Kresic that we know. I'm trying to look back at...
Might be just a Quinky Dink. Is it a
Could
Quinky
be.
Dink Ron or
Yeah, is
do
it
we
a
know-
Coinky Dink?
It's probably not the same Kresic that you know.
Okay. I think the Kresic we know was a dwarf.
Yeah.
I think he was a dwarf anyway. Okay, how do you
Okay.
spell it? Is it Kressac?
Kressek.
EK. Okay, alright. That was close. Okay,
the
and
fourth
what is he?
captain-
He's human?
He's human, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
The fourth captain is just Jessica the Beheader.
Wonder what she's known for.
Beheading. That's what she's known for.
What
She is a
race
half
she?
elf.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a captain that calls himself the Kraken. He is the only pirate captain that also deals in slavery.
Okay.
And he is a dark elf.
Of course he is.
The sixth captain is Captain Jackie. Human. And then the last captain just goes by the dragon
Hmm.
and is a green scaled dragonborn.
Mm. Okay. Hmm. So, what color is Serena again? She's silver?
Silver, yeah.
So, Serena,
Hmm.
do you mind educating me on Dragonborn? I don't know that much about your people. What is a green scale Dragonborn?
They just have different masteries of their abilities. So
Hmm.
I am a silver dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and I am versed in the cold, as you well know.
Mm-hmm.
And a green scale dragonborn will be proficient in other things.
Do we know anyone that knows? Have you ever heard of him? Do we know anyone that might know? Why am I using this accent? It's the wrong accent. I have to go back to this one, the other one.
So green dragons tend to be untrustworthy as a
Oh,
rule. Yes.
oh, that's good to know.
And yeah. I've never known a green dragon that I've liked. Let's just put it that way.
Aye.
Presumptuous that he calls himself the dragon, like he's the most important dragonborn. Oh dear.
Now, because we're fleshing all this out, you said you don't have anything to go back to?
Who are you talking to? Me?
You. Duh.
No, I don't.
Why?
No, everything that I know is gone, taken away from me, and no longer. My whole life is, well, I'm trying to find a new life. Let's just put it that way. No longer welcome among my own people. An outcast. All because I just wanted to explore and live my life, but apparently that wasn't acceptable to my father, and he made it sure that I could indeed have the life that I wanted, but never be welcomed home ever again.
Ah.
Yeah, and where is that exactly?
My home?
Duh.
It's in the north. Far north.
I happen to have a map I can show you. I will pull out a map out of my backpack.
She'll point at the map up north.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, this is more now from my knowledge.
Mhm.
So we are on our way from one continent, and now we're heading to a set of islands because you all got banished, right?
That's my understanding. Like from the English Empire to the Caribbean kind of deal.
Got it. Okay.
Did I understand that correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So
okay.
if you look down at the bottom, that's where Calastia is.
Okay.
The lower 25% of the map is under Calastia rule.
Where? So,
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I see it now. The bottom right down there where it says Calastia.
Yes. Yeah.
I just saw it, so I'm like, okay.
Now Quillisoth, I didn't have one that said Quillisoth, but
Right.
New Veneer. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is Quillisoth.
That's where we specifically, the group we were specifically with, right?
Right.
Okay. But we're okay. All right.
Now,
Okay.
along the southern coast, if you go along from Calastia to the west, you'll come across a group of islands that are close to swamp area, the swamp of Canfet. Do you see that?
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
It's by Liar's Sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, in the Blossoming Sea.
Okay. Those are the
Now-
islands we're going to?
Yes. Freebooter's Isle is specifically the largest one in the center of that one. It's kind of protected by the other islands.
Okay.
Okay. That helps figure
I've-
things out.
I have one last question.
Sure.
Am I from this continent or another one?
Oh.
You You are from an area known as the Spires of Garax. And you see it listed here on the map.
Oh
But
shit.
this-
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
This
Oh.
map does not look like map of the continent you came from.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
So-
Multiverse, baby.
Whoa. So. Whoa.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I was
That's
just
cool.
curious.
All right. Okay. Is it weird that I'm now interested and want to kind of go up there to see what it looks like?
Oh, I'm very into like, yeah. seeing if we can find this version of Officer.
I really like this is not in character. I really want to go up there now to play through that. Okay, anyway, back to this. Just because I want to see I want to eventually go up there.
In the coming weeks, I'll be fleshing out
More stuff.
this,
Nice.
so
That's fine.
everyone will know what's going on where.
So to give
It's-
you an idea, I am actually curious since we have this up, where everyone's from. Has anybody had a chance to look at this map?
No,
To
I just put
decide?
it up.
I feel like we've had it up before, haven't we?
I don't recall this.
You gave it to us at the very start.
Very,
like,
very start.
2
Okay.
years ago.
Okay. So
Right,
it's been a while. Because I don't even remember where the fuck I originally wanted to come from.
I didn't realize that we were kind of in the southern portion.
I didn't either. I didn't realize we
No.
were so far because I had understood it that Quillisoth was like the name of this whole island. I didn't.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. So this is actually really nice to get that clarification and understand that more. So
Like,
like
I know Serena comes from a mountainous region, so
I mean,
there's plenty of mountainous
Yeah.
regions. So
And remember, you were beached in a jungle originally from the boat.
right.
yes. Which
And
okay.
so
Yeah.
That would have been to the jungles of Chult would have been to the south of
Okay.
where Freebooter's Isle is.
Okay. So,
So that would have been another continent entirely as well.
okay. So when we crashed, it was basically not this version of this world that we crashed into. Is that what you're saying, or it is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, you came from this continent.
Yeah.
On your way to your exile, you got blown south
Yes.
into the jungles, which are not shown on this map.
Oh, like
But
deeper south in the Blossoming Sea is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Like you got blown across the Blossoming Sea to the jungle.
Gotcha. So like, okay. So is that like the equivalent of getting blown across like the Mediterranean Sea kind of deal? Like it's
Yeah, like
Okay.
in Vikings when they got blown across to Greenland.
Yeah, okay. Wow. All right. Wild. Is there anything else other than it's a pirating thing? Are all of those pirates originally from, I would assume they're all originally from this continent.
Correct. As far as you know, that would be
Do any
true.
I mean, is this a famous like pirate area? Like could we have heard of them?
Well, since Kuliseth was a little bit more inland, you didn't have a lot of
Okay.
contact with the coast.
So probably not.
No, you might have heard of Scar.
Well, okay, I'm also a bard and I've traveled the entire continent. Would I have heard of them?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like okay.
Give me a 5-minute break so I can pee.
Oh yeah, it's 8:30. It's a good time for a break.
So, the ship enters the archipelago, the middle of which is Freebooter's Isle. There is a distinctive route that it's taking, because as you look over the railing of the ship, there is coral reefs that can very easily slice up this boat. So unless you know the way in, you're not getting to Freebooter's Isle. Eventually, you come to the island, and it opens up into a harbor. And you can see ships, many of them. But you only see 7 different flags on board those ships. So each one of the captains has their own flag. The ship stops in the middle of the harbor, lowers a couple of their lifeboats, and starts loading them up with you exiles. And the captain of the boat says, you can either get in the lifeboat or you can swim, but you're not going to be on my ship anymore.
I get on the boat as fast as possible.
I follow.
I get on too.
Ditto.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in tow, me and my baby.
They row you to the docks. You get off on the docks, and the longboats go back to the ship. Now, the ships closest to you that they have dropped you off at have the flag has a green background.
This is the one we stepped off of?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You stepped onto the docks closest to these ships.
Oh, you're describing all the flags on the ships then?
Just these particular ones.
Okay. Sorry.
Green background, crossed swords, and on top of the crossed swords is a bloody head. No body, just the head.
Ugh.
Ew,
Guess which one we're heading to?
not that one.
There seems to be a lot of elvish types around these docks.
Do I recognize anything? Anyone in particular?
No,
Okay.
not offhand.
So I wonder if this is the... Interesting. Okay.
And as you're walking along the docks there, you're eyed with suspicion from the elvish types. And most of them are shouting at you to get along, nothing here for you to see. And as you look upon the city, you see that there are distinct hills that rise up out of the city proper. And on top of each one of the hills seems to be some kind of manor house. Each of the manor houses has one of those flags flying.
The green background?
Well, one of the manor houses has the green background flag
Oh, of each 7.
of each of the 7.
Okay.
There's a crowd in the dock area, and they seem to all be looking at some kind of message board. Let me see if I can bring this up. Did you want to take a look at the message board, or?
Yeah, I like to.
Yeah.
I
For sure.
mean, well, I have a question. Are they...
Yeah.
Can we, like, or are they, like, trying to shift us in a, like cattle?
Yeah, are we being herded or are
Yeah.
we free? Good question.
You were being guided out of the half-elf area. What you did learn was the docks of Jessica the Beheader.
I was just about to... Oh, okay, all right. Did you... Okay, I'm sorry. Did you describe all the flags or just the one?
The one so far.
Okay, so...
I'm in the middle of making up everybody's flags.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So, I was wondering if that was hers. Okay.
So we're not currently being herded. we're
Herded.
kind of-
Yeah.
So yeah,
No.
I'd like to
Okay,
look at the message
yeah,
board.
then...
On the way to the message board, you do see 6 large half-orcs in manacles and chains being dragged to an area which you can assume is the Krakens. The dark elf that
Yeah.
is the slaver. And the message board has lots of different messages posted on it.
Myrna's gonna
Um,
look at Byron when they notice them.
Oh, once he notices that, he's currently ignoring everybody and is just like fixated on what's happening over there.
She's gonna touch him on the arm and guide him.
He's gonna walk with her, but he's not gonna turn his head at all.
She's just gonna kind of help guide him and just kind of nod. Like, they don't need words. She understands. She gets it. She's just gonna kind of help him. Just be like, we got this, It'll be all right.
There, on the message board seem to be different job opportunities. The biggest one of which is an announcement that the pit fighting has returned. It will be every God's Day, and it's a 200 gold piece purse.
This, we must do this. I have not asked for anything ever except to fight that one guy one-on-one, and you wouldn't let me. Please. by all that is holy in Necros, we have to do this.
Honestly, okay, sure.
If that's what you really want,
You know,
okay.
honestly, after what we've been through, and I'm gonna like get real quiet. After what we've been through, yeah, let's go let off some steam.
Doesn't sound like a half bad idea.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, I won't fight, but I would love to watch you fight. All of you.
I would love to fight.
Awesome. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
When
There's
is God's Day?
4 days from now.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
There is a request for people who want to guard warehouses. And this is signed by Admiral Kresick. Good pay, good food, wonderful working conditions.
Mm.
Please apply at Green Dragon Inn.
Wouldn't be a bad one either.
Okay.
That
But,
does remind me, though, the first thing we should do is figure out where we're going to stay
I.
and find provisions.
Well.
You just from your personal knowledge, you would estimate this town probably has about 5,000 people living in it.
Okay.
And you see all manner of your basic races: halflings, gnomes, dwarves, elves, half orcs.
Fairly mixed lot.
Yeah.
And
There doesn't
fairly
seem to be a majority of one over the other. Although in certain areas, like the Beheader's docks, that is majority elven.
Gotcha.
And as you look through the docks, there's another ships that have a flag which has a black background. And on that background is a simple wooden leg.
Peg leg.
Mm-hmm.
And this area seems to be majority dwarven.
Okay. Yeah, so typical like city kind of gravitas like tends to okay. Does there seem to be any friendly law at all?
At the very far east end, there just seems to be your basic skull and crossbone flag. And this seems to be a very diverse. People don't eye you with suspicion.
Hmm.
And one of them even says, if you're looking to hire onto a crew, the Inn of the Welcome Wench is right there. Captain Jackie is taking crew right now.
I do have a question for you. Does it, depending on, is there no true neutral inn? Is it a situation where if we choose an inn, that's who we put in with? Is that how this works?
Hard to tell, but it definitely looks like each area of the city falls under one of the 7 captains.
Okay, so I recommend finding the most neutral ground to work from.
Who?
At
Question.
least until we get a little bit of gossip and find out
Yes.
which one is the best to live in or safest to live in.
I'm going. Oh God! See, that's
Who is hosting the
yeah.
the pit?
The Kraken.
Of course. Okay.
Of course. Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's
as much as
not go there.
I want to take care or participate in pits, which I still want to, perhaps we should not back a Kraken because he is slaver captain.
I would 100% agree not. And I'd
Yeah.
rather not be beheaded, so I'd like to stay away, even though I'm sure, as a half elf myself, you know, she's a lovely lass. I'd like to keep
Sorry.
me head.
So no beheader, no
Right.
Kraken,
No dragon.
obviously no dragon. Yes. So there's only Jackie, Krasik, Pigleg, and Scar.
Aye.
Kressik's the dwarf, right?
No, he's a
No.
human, but he's
Pegleg is the dwarf.
Yeah.
I have question. So he's Captain Admiral or he's Admiral Captain? Because these are the 7 pirate captains,
No.
but he's known as the Admiral. I'm very confused.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't he be higher than the captain? Or wait, no. How does that go? The captain's higher than the admiral, right? I don't know. I'm not a
They're
sailor.
all captains, but he is the Admiral.
So is he in charge of all the captains?
I'm so confused how this works. Is there
Are
anyone
you-
to ask?
Are you asking around?
No, I was just trying to have just fun
Oh.
banter. I do think we should back him though.
Oh, no. I thought we were trying to ask people.
Oh, I would. You're more than welcome to. I was trying to just.
It's banter. I thought it was. I was waiting for a random
yeah.
I would
person to
lean towards
hear us
him
talk.
or towards Pegleg.
I was waiting for a random person to just be like, come by and be like, you should go with so and so. No, you should go with so and so. No, you should go with so and so. While we're having this conversation.
What'd you say, Smokey?
Would be leaning towards either the Admiral what is it?
Krasik.
Or Pegleg.
I was actually thinking Captain Jackie. Seems
Well, our safety is what's most important, correct?
Yes.
So whatever makes you all feel most safe, I really don't have any ifs, ands, or buts about it.
well, you know, since Smoot mentioned Pegleg first, I say we try him. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We die? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sad. I died.
Was there anything on the job list for Pegleg?
Good question.
You did not see any job openings for Pegleg,
And
but that
warehouse-
message board had at least 70 messages pinned to it.
Oh, shit.
One message is pinned over another message. You know, if people start taking too long, it's like phone time in prison. People start yelling, fights can break out. So you only get so much time at the message board. But you did not see anything about Pegleg hiring.
So it's like these are specifically the first things we saw, and now we've been forced out. Okay, so this is a situation where the DM is like, you get these choices, you should choose one of these.
Right. So maybe we should hole up in Pigleg's part of town, see if we, just kind of can continue to be stable, and then we'll go check out the fighting pits and see where that takes us. Anybody have any disagreements with it?
I definitely think finding an inn and getting a bit more understanding and lay of the land is the best way to go.
Agreed.
So if that's where you want to go, let's go. I'm down. Dwarves really know their ale.
Is that all you think about?
Why not? Well, no. I mean, I enjoy sex as well. And music.
Uh-huh.
Not
Okay.
always in the same order.
She's just gonna smile and keep walking.
Okay, you get more towards Pegleg's area, and you are directed to an inn/tavern called the Hammer and the Anvil. There's a definite cloud in the air over the Dwarven, and you can smell like the forges
Hmm.
in this area.
Kind of like a industrial, like England.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can hear the smiths at work too.
Ting, ting, ting.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
You
Take
go.
a deep breath to appreciate the smell.
You
Love
go into the Hammer and Anvil, I assume?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. The first thing you notice is that the ceiling is about 6.5 feet tall.
No.
Oh, shit.
She was like short for me.
Oh,
Awesome.
this is a problem. Sorry, it took me a second. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna awkwardly stand outside.
As you get up to the door, there is a lot of laughter coming from the dwarves who appear to be pointing at you.
Oh, I forgot.
And you start hearing ale cups, hitting the table. Enter friend, enter friend, enter friend.
I'm gonna wait and see how everyone else. What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna duck because I'm. The ceiling is shorter than me, so I'm gonna But I don't have to really duck much. I just kind of lower my neck and scrunch a bit and walk in. But my head is touching the ceiling.
You walk in, you're kind of hitting, scraping your head a little bit. You just hear all the dwarves cheer and go, huzzah! A mug of ale is put in your hand.
Thank you, friend.
I like this place.
They take a chair out from one of the tables and say, you can sit here, because the chair is obviously not going to fit you.
Ah, thank you.
Please have all your friends come in.
How tall is the ceiling again? It's 6 foot what?
6.5 feet.
6.5 feet. Okay, so I'm 5'10", so I've got plenty of. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna stroll right in and just. Hi, hello.
Another cheer goes up and an ale put in your hand.
Hi, and I'm just gonna down it. And,
I mean, I'll do so. I'll come in. I'll probably put the baby down, and I'll let him either try to walk and or crawl, and I will follow behind.
Okay. Tatsu crawls in. The place goes quiet. when Katsu comes in. There's a lot of whispering going on.
Oh yeah, where's the cat? And is
What
it
cat?
meowing?
You don't see a cat.
Oh, I thought
No.
the bitch said
Oh,
something.
She said it, but we don't have one with us.
yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, what did she say?
Don't forget Katsu's cat.
Don't forget Katsu's cat. Okay. All right. Yeah, I thought she was like tossing it with us or
No.
something. Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Katsu goes and sits next to Serena.
Oh, we should get him a cat.
Serena pats Katsu on the head. Like a little, hey there, buddy.
If he stands up, he can actually rest his arms on these tables.
Oh.
I mean, because they're only about 1.5 to 2 feet tall.
That's
Maybe that's a little bit for 9-month toddler.
Yeah.
Okay. He can reach the top of the table, but he can't like rest his arms on it. So his hands are on the table and he just looks at Serena.
buddy, need something?
He taps the chair you're on.
What? You want my chair?
And then he looks back at Alcazar and taps Serena's chair. As Alcazar is coming in, another chair goes up. And you're crawling to the table that it's at. Someone has a mug of ale for you, but since you're kind of using your knees and your hands, he looks perplexed as what to do.
Because I'm so tall, am I even able to sit down?
Here, Ron, there's your reference chart in the general chat for height of babies. To help.
Thank
You're welcome.
You could probably recline like Jeff Goldblum style,
Okay.
and
I
and eat
know.
at the
It's
table.
canon now.
All right, I'll do that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And Katsu's just kind of staring
Yeah.
and knocking on Serena's chair.
No. It is her chair. You find another one.
I will pull up a chair for Katsu, and I will order a dwarven drink for children. Whatever.
Oh,
that
ale.
may be.
The dwarves start young.
What were I didn't hear the dwarvens react to when Smoot comes in. Did they even react to him at all?
Has he
The
come
dwarves
in?
did.
Well, yeah, he said. I
He
think
pulled
he
up a
just-
chair.
Oh, that's
the-
right.
The dwarves
Yeah.
do not react to Smoot at all.
Why?
Yeah, just basically it's just another dwarf.
Huh.
And what about Byron? Is he in yet?
Hadn't heard Byron come in.
Yeah, he just kind of like hunches down a little bit and squeezes himself in.
Okay, when Byron comes in, the whole place goes silent again.
Oh shit.
One of the dwarves comes up and says, "You're not one of Scar's, are you?"
No, I don't know him.
Oh, then welcome. Have an ale.
Thank you.
Join your friends.
I go hunch over with all of the space that we're taking up.
Yeah.
I just imagine we're like half the room right now.
You hear, a lot of different conversations. Moot, a dwarf does come up to you and says, whispering, he's like, are you here for the treasure?
No, I can't say that we are. I have not aware of that,
Oh.
but I
Well,
could be.
they're organizing parties to go out and look for some treasure. Scar's missing.
Ours missing, and we're finding. This sounds like could be fun.
Yeah, nothing better than to steal from Scar. Perhaps he's even dead. But there is a map going around that supposedly shows where he's buried his treasure.
How does one get their hands on a copy of that map?
I might have a copy for 5 gold.
That's a pretty steep price.
A lot of treasure.
Let me talk it over at the party. I'm
Well,
interested. I don't know if they are.
I'll be here. My name is Danthor.
Okay, well, then I will discuss the offer with the party. At the very least, we know that Scar's missing.
Wait, Scar's missing, or he's missing treasure?
I think he's dead, or they said he's
Oh,
missing.
got
or
it.
He's dead, yeah.
Got it.
And they want to raid his buried treasure. So I'm curious. Well, now I want to corroborate. I'd like to actually go to another inn and learn this more information. See.
Asazar, you feel someone kind of poking you in the back.
Okay, I'll take a look.
It's a dwarf. Kind of hard to tell how old he is. He's a young dwarf though. He's definitely not a seasoned or experienced dwarf. And he says, "Excuse me, my name's Blimey. Are you a pit fighter?"
Well, I hope to be. I haven't yet fought in the pit, but I will soon.
Are you going to be fighting next God's Day?
I would like to. Do you know perhaps who I will be fighting?
Ooh, usually they have 32 fighters.
Is this teams or one-on-one brackets?
One-on-one. And then what happens is you can... First round is to first blood. So the first hit, you get... If you're hit and you don't hit in return, you're out. Then you go to the second round. And there's 5 rounds. Each round is progressively more deadly. It's cool. The last round, of course, is to the death. But if you win, you get 200 gold. And I'm thinking I need to bet on you. You're huge.
Well, size is not everything. In this case it is, but not always.
Look, just accept the compliment. He knows a nice body when he sees one.
Well,
I
we
think
have all
you-
seen everything, so you know how nice the body actually is. Anyways,
I
you
think
are
you
more
can
than
be-
welcome to bid on me.
Okay, I think you can beat Planzek.
Excuse me? What did you call me?
I think you can beat Planzek. Before the pit fights were discontinued last year, he won 12 contests in a row.
Hmm. Interesting. Tell me more about this Planzik.
Well, he's human, and loves to use a maul. In fact, when he won each of his 12 contests, he staved in the head of his opponent.
Mm.
And he fights with a rage that I haven't seen.
Mm.
Some call him a berserker. I wouldn't want to fight him.
Now tell me more about this pit. Is this hand-to-hand combat only? Is this magic is allowed? Anything goes? What are the rules?
Rules are weapons only, no magic. From what I can tell, it's a 60-foot diameter circular pit that's 20 feet below the spectators, and there's no kind of magic allowed. Using magic or getting caught using magic forfeits you from the contest.
Of course. And it's very specific.
But other than that, you can use whatever weapons you want.
I will keep that in mind.
The easiest money I ever won in the pit was some poor fool was using a crossbow. He got one shot off and then could never reload.
That does not seem like the smartest move.
No, it's not. But I have seen archers do well.
Good to know.
And always remember, poison is not considered magic.
What about last question, and then I will leave you to your devices. What about items that could have been infused?
From what I understand, enchanted weapons and armor do not function in the pit.
Understood.
And can I have your name? I want to make sure I bet on the right person.
Yes. I am Oz, sir, the betrayer.
Betrayer. Oh, I like that. It's got a marketable catch to it. Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm trying to change it, so thank you, but it's kind of a curse. So
The betrayer. Oh, that sounds good. That'll be good odds. And then you just hear him shout, "Huzzah for the betrayer! Get him an ale!" And then, blimey, leaves you alone. And they come and they bring you an ale. And they don't bring you a dwarf-sized cup this time.
excellent.
They just bring you a small keg with a handle attached to it.
That's great.
So that's
They have kegs? I want kegs.
Oh, lass, you can't handle a keg.
That's fighting words, little dwarf.
Byron
Literally
is
me
gonna
right
giggle
now.
in the corner.
You want to bet?
I bet 5 gold I can drink you under the table. And this is a dwarf that's fully. His hair is all gray. His beard is gray. He looks like he's already 3 sheets to the wind.
Ooh. Oh, lad. You know, if you had another 5 gold on that, you got yourself a bet.
This will be the easiest money I make today.
So you think?
10 gold. The cost of the ale comes out of the 10 gold.
Sure. And she'll take she'll take 5 gold out and place it down. Or
And he
take
takes-
10 gold, or she'll take her 10 gold and place it down.
He takes 10 gold out. So the drinking contest will be a series of 3 constitution rolls.
Lovely. Great. I am fantastic at this. No, I'm not. I am not. I have 0 con. It's gonna be real bad.
You've been an alcoholic long enough that you have a little bit of resistance to drinking.
Okay.
So we'll give you +3 on each one of those rolls.
Okay. Great. Do you need the first one? Oh god.
Yeah, we'll do it one roll at a time.
Okay.
So go ahead with your first roll.
Eight.
Okay. He rolls. He gets a 10.
Okay.
He seems to have a kind of resistance possibly to this ale.
Of course he does.
It definitely tastes a little stronger than the ale you're used to. He says, "Lassie, I can tell this isn't going to last long. Maybe you want some pumpkin spice in your ale."
$17.
Oh, he only gets an 11. So you have a combo.
Oh, I
of-
keep hitting con save, but it doesn't matter because it's
No,
plus
yeah,
0.
it's 0. That's fine.
Okay.
You have a 25 total. He has a 21. He's starting to look like he's about to just vomit at this point. You're starting to feel better.
Just to let you know, this is all I have on me, so if you're going to throw up, please turn the other way.
Oh, she says she's going to throw up.
And she's she's gonna back up away. She's gonna back away from him as she drinks her next one.
Okay.
All right, I'll just roll the same save.
Yeah.
16.
Total of 41. So he needs at least a 20 to keep up. You down about even though it's only three rolls, it's a lot of tankards. You down like your 15th tankard. And he raises his 15th tankard to his lips. And in the scene out of Raiders, he downs it, slams it to the table, proceeds to vomit all over himself, and collapse head first onto the table.
I'll be taking that. Thank you. And she's just gonna pocket her next 10 and get a refill.
A cheer goes up from the bar crowd, and others start laughing at the dwarf that's unconscious now at the table. You are feeling very inebriated, though.
Okay. I will take a swig of water. Gotta hydrate.
During this time of the contest, Serena, you hear a conversation going on between a dwarf and a human, where the human is telling the dwarf that the Hall of Mysteries is seeking a sorcerer. So if he knows of any, there's some kind of job available at the Hall of Mysteries. But since he is not the human was not a sorcerer, he doesn't know exactly what the job entails.
And for whom would it be for?
The Hall of Mysteries. You don't know what that is.
Okay. What is the Hall of Mysteries? Or am I overhearing this?
You're overhearing this.
Okay, alright. Alright, well, my ears will be perked and... She doesn't want to interrupt and be rude, so she's just gonna kind of make note of that.
Byron, you overhear a conversation about the pit fights and how a majority of the entrants are Scar's orcs, and they fight dirty. Well, oh yeah, go ahead.
How close am I to Officer?
You're right next to him. It's hard not to be, but I think you're closer to his head than his tail, you know.
Well, that's
His
good to
feet.
know.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna kind of like nudge him a little bit and lean over. Apparently there's a bunch of orcs that fight dirty in the pits.
I will keep that in mind.
They're apparently all of Scar's orcs. All of his guys.
All right, duly noted. Thank you.
And then also you have a holy symbol of Necros that is visible, right?
In some fashion, yeah.
Okay. There's a halfling that comes up to you. It says, I hear you're in the pit fight.
I am hoping to join the pit fights. Yes.
Well, I'm one of the Proudfoot clan. I want to bet on you, but I'll give you a tip. Visit your temple first. Get a blessing. Blessings will function in the pit. And he goes along drinking a goblet of wine.
I'd like to lean over to Officer. So they've told you that you can't use music or use music. You can't use magic, but have they said whether or not we can?
I would heavily guess that any magic coming from the crowd, if detected, you would be thrown out. Or perhaps the whole place is an anti-magic field. Who knows?
Or maybe that's how the game's played. You don't use magic, but you have people that help you.
It is possible.
I wonder if there is a way to find out without raising suspicion, just in case.
I am open to the idea.
Let me ruminate. I'll see if I can hear things. I'm in that moment. I'm gonna take out my lute and just kind of start playing a dwarven song, a dwarven drinking song. Just kind of start up the chords to just whatever dwarven drinking song that I would know. Should I roll for a performance or something?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what I'd like to do with it, well, let me see if doesn't matter. What I'm doing while I'm doing this performance, because I'm still going to do it, is see if I can listen, do my standard walking around, just doing the bard thing. I don't, really want to sing. I'm just playing. And hopefully maybe someone will kind of initiate the singing somewhere else. Kind of invite that so that it can help me pay attention a bit more. And you know what I mean? So trying to do my sneaky and gather information.
Okay.
That would be a 20.
You launch into the one of the most popular dwarven drinking songs. She poured a keg over my head. The dwarves start singing to your playing.
Okay.
Some are even throwing coins at you.
Awesome. So I will continue on and allow the rest of the scene to play out. And as it plays out, just kind of, let us know what I find out.
Hey, I'm going to roll 2d6. There's a total of 3 gold that got thrown at you.
Oh,
after
cool.
And one dwarf says to you, I like your playing. Have you heard of the Ancient Mariner?
Have I?
No, you haven't.
Oh, no, I have not, sir. Would you like to tell me how it goes?
The Ancient Mariner was the first ship of the freebooters who founded this place. It is a ghost ship now. Every autumnal equinox, it is said to sail the seas around the Isle, looking for blood. But if you can defeat the Ancient Mariner, you get his treasure. But that is just a rumor. I know of no one who's actually seen the Ancient Mariner.
Aye. Question.
Yes.
Pray tell, have you heard anything about Scar being away?
Scar has not been seen for the past couple of months. He usually sets out every week or so with his crew. Go raid. And I think he raids Celestia's ships, even though there's an agreement not to. One thing is for sure, he never takes prisoners. And Scar never leaves survivors.
She doesn't show any face, just continues playing.
Okay.
How far away would they have heard that?
No.
Shit. Okay.
He was kind of whispering it to you.
She would eventually relay that to them when
Okay.
she could. She'll just continue on.
So you continue drinking. Food is eventually brought out that you can nibble on. But that's the information you're able to gather today.
I'm going to suggest that we probably find a place to stay where we all can fit overnight. I don't think we can all fit here.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't particularly feel like the beds will be adequately big enough for me.
Smoot looks a little
Thanks.
disappointed, but then says, "Yeah, I guess."
I mean, would it be so bad if you stayed here if you wanted? Maybe you could get some more information. We are just going to sleep for the night.
On a pirate island? I'd rather stay with my friends, thank you.
I was just offering that up in case you wanted to stay with your people. I understand being homesick. That's all.
Hey, what you guys gonna do?
Who wants to do their thing first? Because it sounds like there's plenty of options.
Yeah. Well, I think that I don't know.
Honestly, I'm good right now. I think I got. I'm good
getting
right
kind
now.
of tired, so I don't really have the energy to do much more. So I don't know. I'm cool if you wanna.
Well, how about we head to the Humans Tavern, the tavern in the human area, so that we can find a place for the party to actually fit, and then discuss where we want to take off and go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. So that would be the. So there's two human areas: the Admiral Cressick, which is the one that's got the guard warehouse jobs, and then I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said that's correct.
And then Captain Jackie, who is the skull and crossbone, but she didn't have anything. Or they didn't have anything, so... Which one? Any preferred?
No. I don't know.
I mean, if we go to the warehouse one, we might be able to get a job to do before the pits. You know?
I could do that.
Earn a little bit of gold. Just to keep our hand, keep us from being bored.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that'd be Admiral Kresic. The Green Dragon Inn. Is that correct, DM?
The Green Dragon Inn is really more towards the dragons area.
Oh, but you said Admiral Kresic was the one he requested for guard warehouses, and you said it was the request was from Admiral Kresic, and you said the name
The Green Dragon Inn.
is the
Green-
Green Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, the Green Dragon Inn is in the dragon's territory.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we may not want to go there then. Never mind.
Got
I
it.
didn't know that. I thought the Green Dragon was like his inn. Does that make sense?
No, it totally makes sense.
Okay. Well, that tells me the type of person that guy is then. If that's like his preferred inn, he may not be so great. Is that what you can, would it be safe to infer that?
Yeah, I
I
think
can save them. Yeah.
So then I guess, do we want to do the other
Yeah.
one then?
yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, you go to Captain Jackie's area. The main inn is just called the Skull and Crossbones. You enter. It seems a very average, generic-looking human tavern. There is, however, a lot of space in here.
Okay.
Most of the tables are filled up, but in the corner, where no one can sneak up on her, is a woman that has a breastplate on. It's very shiny. And just is looking at things while she's drinking a cup of ale. She appears to have like a adventure log next to her that she has flipped open and is looking at various things.
That must be Captain Jackie.
Hmm.
You hear someone say, aye, that is Captain Jackie.
Oh, what? Where did you come from?
I heard you say, is that Captain Jackie? I was just answering your question.
I was talking to me mate. Jeez.
And
Serena's
stops-
sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, she stops looking at her logbook for a couple of seconds as she gazes up to see you guys have come into the inn, or the tavern.
Serena's just gonna give the lady a nod, but is there a counter or something in there?
Yeah,
Or like
there's
front desk.
there's a bar, there's a bartender behind it, and then there's, the tables and chairs.
She's gonna go up to the bar, and she'll be like, "Excuse me.
Ah, what can I do for you?
Me and my party are tired from our long journey, and we're wondering if you have any rooms available."
Dorm or private?
Yes.
Well, we have both. I have
Um,
one room that will fit everybody in your party over there, including the tall one.
I heard that.
I believe Myrna would like some privacy. I really don't care. Whatever is cheaper.
Well, the dorm room is a silver piece per person in it, but the private rooms are 10 silver a night.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna toss a gold at her.
Well, here's Myrna's share for her room.
That's for everyone for now. We'll stay in the dorm.
Oh. I figured you'd want, your own room to,
No. We can go to their room.
Good, as long as you're not
Make
bringing
them.
them to our room.
No,
That's
make
my...
them pay for it.
Ah, okay. Thank you. We'll take the dorm.
He takes the gold that Myrna flipped over there. He reaches under the bar and he produces a very large iron key, hands it to you, and says, that's for your security and privacy.
Ah, thank you. And, what do you serve for drink here?
We have ale and rum.
Oh, did you hear that, Myrna? They have rum.
Oh, can I please have some rum and just she's just gonna hand him 10 gold, the 10 gold that she just won, because she never paid for that alcohol. And she's gonna hand it to him and say, just keep the rum coming.
You got it, Missy.
Also, can we have food? Oh wait, no, we just ate. Never mind. No, we're good. We're good.
I think this place will do quite nicely.
Aye.
He gives you back a flagon of rum.
Nice. Oh.
She'll go back to the rest of the party and say, well, holds up the key. I've got somewhere for us to sleep at the very least.
Hey, do you think they have storage here? Maybe we could store Dara and Daniel for a little while.
What was that to me?
Just in general to anyone.
It is worth a ask.
Jim? Like, what kind of storage is it? Would it be better to drink it ourselves instead of trying to store it? Like...
You mean the rum?
No, our casks. I'm trying to think if it's better... Is it better to drink the cask first and then get to the rum, or should she start it on the rum is what I'm asking.
Start on the rum.
All right. Then we're good. I will shut up now.
Now, are you going to do anything else for the day, or are you going up to the dorm?
Is there anything of note going on in the room? Other than
No.
the captain?
The captain just seems to be studying the log and drinking. The rest of everybody else just seems to be having dinner and drinking.
Well, Serena's gonna go up to her. And she's just gonna kind of stand there, tilt her head at her.
She tilts her head back. She motions you to come over.
Hello. Are you
Hello.
Captain? Forget her
Jackie?
name.
Jackie.
Yes.
Yes, I am. And you are...
I am Serena. Pleasure.
Don't get many Dragonborn around here.
I see that, though I hear there is a Dragonborn captain amongst you.
Ah, the dragon. Yes.
Mm. interesting. Me and my friends came on a ship, which I'm sure most people who come here come that way. But we're a little bit out of our element, and we really don't know the goings on here just yet. I was wondering, would you be willing to fill us in a little bit about at least your area or your neck of the woods?
Sure. What do you wish to know?
Well, how did there come to be 7 captains?
Originally there was one captain, and then someone powerful enough came and carved out their own area. And eventually we've all either taken the area of a previous captain or carved out our own area.
Oh, I see. And your area primarily consists of...
The dock, some craftsman shop, mainly tailors, candle makers, lantern makers.
I see. And are you relatively neutral, or...
Oh, everybody has their alliances.
I see.
For example, you mentioned the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
He is really good friends with, and she does air quotes, Admiral Kresick.
Ah,
And we all have our enemies. Captain Pegleg hates Captain Scar.
I've heard rumblings that nobody has seen this Captain Scar for a couple of months. Is that true?
There's that possibility. Are you interested in finding him?
Oh, I was just more curious as to whether the information we're obtaining during our travel abouts is to be trusted. We learned that from the dwarves down at the...
I have not
Okay.
seen Captain Scar for 3 months.
Okay.
Now, each captain in their own area, their word is the law. But when it comes to the settlement as a whole, the captains get together and vote on various things. Majority wins.
Ah. And so, what is the rule of law in this area?
Whatever I say it is.
I see.
I like her.
The problem being, we haven't been able to rule anything over the settlement because we're always tied 3-3 without Scar voting.
Ah, so you lack a tiebreaker. That does sound like a problem.
Yes. Things have been kind of stagnating lately.
So how long do you wait if Scar doesn't return to replace him with somebody else?
1 year. After a year, he's assumed dead, and another captain will take its place. His place.
Ah. Let's see. So, being newcomers that we are, we don't want to step on toes or cause any ruckus or trouble. We're honestly we've been on a very, very long journey, and we don't want any trouble. So, how's the best way to stay out of trouble around here?
Become part of a captain's crew. Some captains actively recruit, some captains passively recruit.
And would you say you're on the passive side, or?
I am. Those that actively want to join a pirate crew generally are not worth the swords they carry.
Well, I can assure you that we are very well trained. And very... I mean, we've faced gods.
To be... Oh, wait, I'm not there. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
I mean, you wouldn't believe half the tales that I have because they're just so unbelievable. But I can assure you, we're good company to have around, if that means anything.
Sure, you unbelievable tales are the stock and trade of pirates.
I suppose. But how many pirates do you know have been to alternate dimensions?
To be honest, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Maybe we'll save that tale for another day. We're all tired, but I just wanted to introduce myself. And Serena's gonna wave her friends over. Come say hi. Here, meet my friends.
Hello.
My, you are tall.
Yes, I get that a lot.
Well met, and your name, sir?
I am also Sir the Betrayer.
That sounds rather ominous.
It is supposed to.
And I have to ask, how did you get that name?
It is long story. Just know that because the Betrayer is part of my name, it does not mean I have no loyalty. You can ask each of these individuals.
Myrna will just nod.
Have you heard of Jessica the Beheader?
Yes, we have.
You know how she got her name?
Hell.
She won a pit fight by slicing the head of her opponent clean. As far as I know, she's only beheaded one person.
Oh, then she's
I
not
mean-
that scary.
But the reputation is all she needs.
Really, it's all it takes. It's just one thing to make your reputation. Just like you, right?
I guess that is true.
I like to think I have a pretty good eye. And you seem to carry yourselves very well and experienced. I mean, even the dwarf here seems to be able to move rather stealthily. And your name, Sir Dwarf?
I am Smoot Stonebeard.
And would you not rather be under the protection of Pegleg? He is, after all, of your race.
No problem with Pegleg, but I go with my party and my friends.
The thing is, the accommodations over at Pegleg's place, a little on the short side, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I can see that.
Officer couldn't even get through the door. Sorry.
I am quite large.
That isn't necessarily a bad thing. And you, Sir Half-Orc, your name?
My name is Byron.
You seem to be more the one that Scar would hire.
I don't know a lot of orcs, and I prefer not to.
Interesting. Would you like to join my crew?
Yes.
I am hiring to actually find Scar. I need to know if he's alive or dead. And if he is alive, where is he and what is he doing?
We are very good at finding people. Aren't we, guys?
That's true. We found these two, and she points at Asasaur and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
But we also found that dead wizard too.
Oh yeah, I mean we found a lot of things.
Found a vampire. We found. She just starts listing off all these things.
Well then. I am offering 5,000 gold.
That's a hefty sum.
For the return of Scar.
Aye.
All right.
Alive or dead. But I would like him returned to me. With the utmost confidentiality, of course.
Of course.
A question. Quick question. What? So, say we don't find him, or like we find him dead. Do you want us? How would? You need something, right? For the 500. So, like, if he's dead,
Yep.
do you want us to bring his whole
1,000.
body? I'm sorry, what?
5,000, not 500.
Five.
I gotta take another peek. Damn it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I thought he said 500 gold, not
No,
5,000.
Oh, no.
He very clearly said 5,000.
I am. What? I heard 500. I am not hearing things today.
No definite judging.
Jesus. Okay.
So judging by that price, it's not going to be an easy.
Yeah, just pretend I didn't say that. That's not canon. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I'm not hearing well today. I don't know what's going on.
You're high. That's what's going on.
Well, like, I swear to God, I heard 500. I'm super into what's happening right now.
There's so many options.
I know.
Like Austin's gonna go fight in the pit. So I think we should let Austin fight in the pit if he still wants to, and then we do the thing. Look for this Scar guy, because the pit thing's in 4 days.
Right. I don't.
Right?
If it's
Well-
if it's a, I mean, we do have 4 days.
Well, we're not gonna find the Scar guy in 4 days.
Right.
We can also grab the treasure map
Yeah.
and see if that helps gives any information on
Oh
Scar too.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got that thing at the mystery of the whatchamacallit. They need a sorcerer, so I've got that to check out.
Yeah.
We could take the 4 days to like
Do all that.
Do all that stuff. Yeah.
well, and also if we need to like get up on any supplies or anything, this would be the place to find stuff and things.
I think that I like that. I like that. We'll just kind of
Before we set out again.
continue
Yeah.
gathering intel and materials and
Opportunity to be
I'm back.
somewhere before we go on a quest.
yeah.
Like I said,
I started
Um,
blasting.
I started blasting.
Yeah, I do want to hit up those dwarven forges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I need to stock up on supplies, my spells.
I don't have. I'm. What do I have? I don't have anything in particular. Well, that I need that I can think of right now. All right, you said you're back. Sorry.
I am back.
Okay, cool. All right.
The only caveat to find Scar, alive or dead, is that it must be done within the next 9 months before a replacement for Scar is named.
Okay.
It has to be how many months?
9 months.
Okay, so
Easy
he's
peasy.
okay. Gotcha.
Very well. Well, we have things that we need to do in town. Gather supplies. Are we responsible for finding our own modes of travel, or?
I can let you have the use of the Swift Saber.
Is that a ship?
It is one of the ships in my fleet. It is a quick ship. It is not a heavily armored ship.
Next.
But it has a crew of 20.
Wait, are you telling me? Are you telling me I can be a pirate right now?
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh my god, I am so excited for this. I definitely have some shopping to do. I do have a question.
The ship will be under the command of Lieutenant Vargas.
Do you have any indication of what his last known location was, other than he went raiding?
From my information, he went west into the Liar Sound.
Okay.
For what reason, I do not know. And if you still have the map pulled up.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. I've
Yeah.
been looking at it all day.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, the Liar Sound is not that far away.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Liar's Sound. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I heard town sound. Okay.
Yeah, you see it. It's that little inland sea area
Yeah.
to the west.
Yeah. When I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, I am having hearing problems tonight. I think I need to do a candling.
We can order some on Amazon. They're a lot cheaper.
Yeah, we should. Cause I am not hearing well tonight.
Captain,
Yeah.
this sounds
Would,
exciting.
yes. As a captain, would you like to give us any advice as we sail the seas? Because I am but a humble creature from the forest.
Let Captain Vargas sail the ship.
Fair enough.
Yes, we'll have a crew,
course.
Myrna.
But
We don't have to.
That's not
really...
what I mean. Never mind.
What do you mean?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No one understands me.
No,
Yeah.
we don't. What are you talking?
I'm but a poor, humble poet.
Do we?
No one understands the creature
You're
of the
a-
arts.
You're a horny bard. What's there to know? I'm kidding.
That's just one facet of
I
myself.
She says, I need some clarification on this.
Yes?
You're a horny bard. Does
I-
that mean you're horny for a bard? Or are you just horny? Because there's a huge difference there.
I You know, I can't be the judge of that, to be quite honest. Because it's all subjective to whoever is, judging it. So, horny for a bard for you doesn't necessarily mean horny. Could possibly be just normal for someone like me.
How much
Well.
rum have you had?
Doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. Anywho.
Shall we go shopping?
I think I should probably call it a night.
Well, I mean,
Yeah?
yes, but I want a new outfit.
Well, how about you go do that? I'm going to go up to the room and I'm going to go lay down because I'm exhausted.
I mean, what time of the day did we land here, by the way?
Mid-morning.
Okay, so it's evening. Fine.
It's getting towards evening.
Oh, okay, okay.
The shops are starting to close,
Cool.
because it's kind of dusk.
All right.
The taverns are starting to fill in.
Well, I guess I will. So this is prime time for me. I'm not going anywhere. Do you have a resident bard, milady?
Not currently, since the last one left.
Well, shall I be your resident bard for the time being?
Lay at your own peril. You might want to wear something waterproof.
Fair enough. I'm a bard. I'm used to it. She'll just start playing, as she does. Just playing in the background.
Go ahead and roll the performance for me.
$17.
For the night, you get good reviews and good tips. And you make 5 gold from the crowd.
Nice.
You notice halfway through the night that Captain Jackie packs her stuff, goes behind the bar through a door, and you don't see her again the rest of the night. Okay, Serena, you go up. It's a rather nice dorm room. It can actually sleep 10.
Oh.
They are bunks. And beds 9 and 10 are actually hammocks. Very similar to
Oh.
what you would the crew would sleep in a ship. But each bunk has 2 footlockers.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to just take, like, a regular bed, so... And I'll take a bottom bed, not the top.
Okay.
Myrna, when she comes in, would eventually just take a hammock, by the way. So everyone knows.
What are the rest of you doing? Anyone still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Probably just leave whatever till the next day, so I'm good.
Okay. You can put 2 bunks together,
Excellent.
so you have, a bed that's long enough for you. Mr. Pig, what are you gonna do for the rest of the night?
I'm going to probably have a couple of more drinks, and then he's probably going to go and go to sleep so that he can get up early in the morning.
Okay. You start having a couple more drinks, and you notice there's a dice game breaking out over at the table of the corner.
How many people are playing?
About 6, 7.
He's gonna walk over there. Mind if I play?
Hey, the more the merrier. We're rolling the bones. Are you
Alright.
familiar?
Oh yes, very.
So, let's see. Go ahead and let me look at your character sheet for a minute, because I know you're like a professional gambler.
I don't think I wrote it down.
No, you didn't, but I know that
'Cause
you have.
I've rolled for it before.
Yeah.
It's usually under like tool proficiencies over there. You may not have it under there.
Because I know he has his own stuff to gamble with as well. Give me a sleight of hand and add 4 to it.
So 8.
8. Okay. And you're not that lucky this time around. You actually, throughout the night, end up losing 5 gold.
Could be worse.
You're still up overall.
Oh yeah, very.
Make a perception check for me.
11.
Yeah, you don't notice anything at all peculiar about this game.
Great. Well, I guess I'll, take my 5 losses and head on up to bed.
They thank you for playing and leaving your money. Game will be again tomorrow night if you want to lose some more.
Rude.
He gives him a slight nod and then heads off.
He raises his glass to you and wishes you a good night. Smoot, what are you going to do the rest of the night?
Just gonna finish my drink, and I was just thinking about the forges that I smelt, feeling the itch. So I'm gonna basically finish my drink and retire to bed for the night.
Okay. Yeah, you all get up to the dorm room. It's rather nice for being a dorm room. Plenty of room. You got a footlocker that you can store your stuff in, and the door locks. Most dorm rooms don't have a locking door. So you rest for the rest of the night, and in the morning, are you gonna go shopping? What you gonna do in the morning?
Should I roll whether or not I got lucky? I feel like that would be a standard thing for her to do.
Yeah, do you want to use persuasion or intimidation?
Neither. Just kind of a luck of the. I mean, she's not gonna She's not.
I use two different rolls. Intimidation can either be a strength intimidation, but it can also be a seduction with charisma.
Okay, so I want her to try to seduce, but I don't want her to like force someone.
Right.
Okay. So then I guess it would be the intimidation with the charisma. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right, I will go with that then. 13.
Oh yeah, you can find someone.
Okay, cool. She won't come home for the night then. She'll show up in the morning.
Okay, and in the morning you find out that the person you got lucky with is actually a decent looking guy.
Huh. Cool.
No whiskey goggles there.
I know how to call them.
Now it is.
I mean, it's 10:18. I think that's where we can end it.
Right. Do you guys have an inclination as to which you want to do next? I've given you a few options.
Well, I think the plan was because we have 4 days till the pits.
Yeah.
So
3.
3 days.
3 now. Yeah.
But we were thinking about doing some shopping, and I know I think the Smoot was gonna go get the map to see if that would help us get on a trail of what's his pickle. I know Serena wants to check out that job, and then yeah. And then I think do the pits and then go hunt for what's his pickle.
Are?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm cool for that to keep going. But I don't know if y'all wanted to stop here or not, since it's
I need
know.
to go to bed. I have to work at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. It's a good place to stop. First episode of season 3. And so a new chapter's beginning. I need everybody to go up to level 11.